We've already watched one video on the creation of our purpose statement and the use of what we call a conceptual verb in the creation of that purpose statement. We're now going to explore that a little bit more. So here's one of the examples we used in the last video. This report investigates the causes of corona on high voltage lines between Gauteng and Cape Town for the period 2000 to 2001 with recommendations to overcome causes. Clearly, what this does is it has a conceptual verb which is investigates. Secondly, it then has a mini scope which identifies both geographically and chronologically. It does lead to possible hypotheses. For example, the cause of corona on high voltage lines. Remember, this is not corona the disease, this is corona the field force around a voltage line. Could be due to weather conditions or increased voltage, whatever it is, but there are possibilities. Recommendations to overcome causes could be remanufacturing, could be a maintenance issue, but it's quite clear that multiple hypotheses lead out of this. Then, of course, it is concise and it is clear. But where do we get this conceptual verb from? Well, let's have a look. We can draw it from 6 categories of cognitive activity. Your report might actually just want to remember certain facts. It might want to do that. Okay, it might want to just regurgitate certain facts, at which point it becomes a descriptive report and it will use a conceptual verb from this level. However, it might want to explain something more complex, that's comprehension or understanding, or it might want to solve a problem, and my experience has been that most engineers operate at this level because they are always solving problems and applying knowledge to new situations. Then we've got the last 3, which include analysis, evaluation, and creation. Creation could also be termed synthesis. What's interesting is that analyze and synthesize often work together. In fact, older versions of Bloom's taxonomy, which is what we're now looking at, will place evaluation on the top and synthesis second from the top. Right, we're going to now look at words that we can draw from one of these levels. In fact, the level we're quite interested in is application, since it is the most ubiquitous. At the application level, one could use this as a conceptual verb. Apply, demonstrate, calculate, complete, illustrate, show, solve, examine, modify, relate, change, classify, experiment, and discover. All right, let's look at an example of this. This report investigates, all right, that's from level 2, not level 3, but the addition of recommendation then places it firmly within level 3, and I'll explain why. Investigates the problems associated with regular mechanical seals failures and impeller wear on the water pumps at Juniper Pump Station in Jonestown for this period, with recommendations to overcome these causes. Clearly, this is solving a problem, so not only is it investigating, but it's making recommendations. It's applying knowledge to new situations. This is clearly application. And as you recall, application was at the 3rd level up. Okay,